Hi, I wanted to do a recording about um, soul connections, um, divine unions, twin flames, however you want to word that. Now, I feel like a lot of people have a misconception of what twin flames are versus like soulmate. And I want to make this video because I feel like I can give you a perspective of what I think they are or what um, I know about it because I've read so many different like concepts from both sides, meaning like from the twin flame side and then from like soulmate. I hear some people say, "Oh, the soulmate connections, like when you're in a soulmate relationship, it's easier than like a twin flame relationship." But I think that that's just I don't know. I think that seems very, I don't know. I don't want to say negative, but it just seems like, oh, so then should I just go for the easy route by going to a soulmate? I think that people shouldn't view it that way. Just like when it comes to twin flame, people say, oh, the twin flame connections are the most difficult because you have this you're bringing out the worst in each other, but at the same time, the good in each other. Like, people have different concepts on that also. But I feel like there's some people, that I've come across, especially when I do my sessions, because I've been doing this for quite a number of years. So I feel like I've seen just about everything in the book when it comes to like romance and like soulmate connections, karmic karmic relationships, which karmic relationships mean that they're the relationships you get involved in that are just cycles. Um, so going back to um, divine unions, soulmates, twin flame, I feel like a lot of people kind of throw it around like, oh, this person is my twin flame, or this person was my soulmate, or in whatever which way. I've seen that there's also like a negative way that people define twin flame. They say they seem like they're so sure, oh, this person's my twin flame. But I feel like anybody can say, oh, this person's my twin flame. But what I want to say about that is you really don't know what a twin flame connection is until you're actually in one. Um, and a lot of people that I've read, I feel like they give me their definition of it and their experiences, and they all seem quite similar to for the different situations I've seen. Um, but what I've realized or what I've seen is that you can manifest a twin flame connection into different forms, but I feel like there is also destiny, meaning that we do choose certain people to reincarnate with in each lifetime. And that's not just one person, because of course we've lived many, 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 many lifetimes. So that means that um, the fact that we've reincarnated multiple lifetimes, we've had different partners, different relationships with different people. I mean, there's sky's the limit with how many partners we've had in different forms. So therefore, there's going to be a lot of different connections each lifetime. But I feel when it comes to the twin flame, now I feel like I may have experienced it before in this lifetime, but I don't feel like we only have one twin flame because I feel like we can physically manifest that energy into different people. But when it comes to that concept, because again, what I'm saying here is it, you take it however you want to take it, but reality is based on your perception of reality. So if my perception doesn't match up with your perception, then your perception is not going to be the same as mine. But I feel like there are things that are shown to each person, and that's if they see it, whether they see it or not. Um, and that could be your reality. I mean, it's up to you what it is, but sometimes things that are in the stars, meaning what is written in the stars, what is written in your, I guess you can call it your track, your not your track, but your life chart, or before you physically incarnate into Earth, you have like a contract with different people. For example, I have a contract with my mom. I have a contract with my dad. I have a contract with my sisters. You know, I have contracts with different people. I feel that people throw around certain labels to make them feel like they've solved their trauma, or they think that they know what their concept of their relationships are, because they want to feel like they put all their efforts and all their time and energy into them, um, or it's because it's all they know. So, in a way, I feel like some people have limitations on how they view their relationships. But you're only going to be able to allow what comes in to your reality based on what you know, or or how open you are. So, in other words, if you're not open in an unlimited kind of way when it comes to relationships or connections that you have, like if you're limiting yourself, then it's easy for you to go and label somebody, oh, that is my twin flame, or this is my soulmate. Or, I mean, and you know what? Most people are going to come across a soulmate. That's very, very common. But when you come across your twin flame, that's not common. And I see a lot of people throw around the label like it's just, oh, this person's my twin flame. Like they're so sure. But what I've come to realize is a twin flame connection is rare. And 1 out of 10 times there's not 1 out of 10 people are gonna meet their twin flame. 1 out of 10 people. Nine or no, 10 out of 10 will meet their soulmate. But 1 out of 10 will meet their twin flame. And when you meet your twin flame, you know right off the bat when you meet them. I'm saying that because I've seen people that I've read, that that consulted with me. I've had those come in, and I can feel their frequencies, and I can feel the people they're asking me, and I can see it, and I can see that they're manifesting their counterpart because they've reached those levels. So what I'm saying in here is not you're not gonna come across a twin flame that that simple. It's all about your growth and how far you've grown. So you're likely gonna be with your soulmate than you are a twin flame. That's my point. So now I'm gonna talk a little bit about myself. I thought that I had met my twin flame, who I was with for 12 years. I used to convince myself that, oh, he's my twin flame. My ego told me that. But as time went on, I realized that that wasn't true. So I guess what I'm trying to say is the The reality of it is what you are, how far you've grown and what you've evolved into is um, what you attracted or what you've attracted. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to explain. Um, I don't really like to do a lot of interpretations of twin flame because it's a very rare thing, and then people kind of want to believe that, oh, this is this person my twin flame? Like, it's because the misconception or the people are being misguided, thinking, oh, you're not with your twin flame, you got to go search for them, or you got to go and be open to it, or whatever it is, the case is. But just please be very aware of, or be more open and realize that you can't just throw it around like it's just you're so sure of something. Make sure you do know what you're saying or what you think, how you think reality is or what it is, because there's so many timelines, there's so many experiences we go through, and you don't want to limit yourself by just saying and like putting a label on something and saying, oh, this person's this to me. I believe the twin flames can be manifested in different bodies, in different people, which I feel may not be your truth. And it may not be your truth. It may not even be mine either, but I'm saying that because I don't want people to feel like they're limiting themselves and saying, oh, this is my twin flame. Because you know what? If you say that, then that means you're saying that you can't be involved with your twin flame because it's somebody that you're labeling, whether you're with them or you're not with them. Meaning that, okay, because, if you think about it, a twin flame means your divine counterpart, the person that you're going to grow with and share this divine experience with. That means you're telling yourself that you're saying that, okay, so this person okay, let's say, like, for example, me, let's say that I'm talking about my partner that I was with for that I was with um, for 12 years. Let's say that I say I continue to say that he's my twin flame. Then I'm telling myself, I'm limiting myself because then I'm saying that my next partner is not my twin flame. Because if you define twin flame, and I've looked into these things before, it's like one of the best connections you can ever have. You can also call it your divine union. Why would I want to limit myself and tell me that I've already met my twin flame and I'm not going to be with them, like, as a partner? Why would I want to manifest that? And I'm saying that because I want you to manifest your twin flame if that's what you truly want. Don't put it on somebody that you're no longer with. And I'm saying that because I feel like a lot of people limit themselves. And you shouldn't limit yourself. Know that you can have that if that's what you want. Same thing with your soulmate, or you can have your soulmate. It to me it's kind of pretty much the same, but I feel it's more rare to have a twin flame connection because it's like a different kind of soul journey, like a different experience than it is um, a soulmate, because a soulmate is very, very, very common, but a twin flame isn't. Anyway, I wanted to talk about this because um, I had some few readings I did about or talked about this with a few people this this past week. But I don't know if this resonated or made any sense to you, but um, just keep in mind that you are an unlimited being and you can have whatever it is that you ask, But don't limit yourself by putting limitations on what it is that you are looking at your reality as. Because when you do that, then that means you're closing all the doors and manifesting it limited. Because um, you have to remember that your identity and who you are, that is just who you are right now. Because when you're not in that body, you're not that person that, um, you know, like for example, my name is Crystal. I'm not Crystal. I am a ball of energy. I am a speck in the universe. I am Crystal right now in this body, but it's because I have that concept of me because I'm in this body. I am a female and I have this identity. But when I don't have that identity and it's just me, that speck of light, that means it feels like that's unlimited, right? Because I don't have any limitations on me. I'm unlimited. I can do and create whatever. Let's say I'm just writing in a book and writing out what I am. Wouldn't you rather have it that way than have a limitation and say, oh, this person is this and this. This person is my soulmate. Or this person, I already met my twin flame, so therefore I have to be with my soulmate. Why would you want to put that out there like that? You know? I just feel like people need to be more open to different concepts, explore different ways of the way they see reality because it is unlimited. Always is. I feel like I'm even telling myself that because um, sometimes I, get caught up in the uh, limited thinking, and I don't want to be in the limited thinking because I know that there's so much out there and there's so much more to learn. So I don't want to be limited. I want to be unlimited. We all do. So hope that resonates. Um, Felt like I needed to make a video or audio about this because not a lot of people see it this way, and people may not even understand what I just said. But if you do understand, awesome. Well, that's all I have to say. Thanks for listening to this.